not Sparta! No heart needed!
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast here at York Hall. Billy Underwood, 3 years out the ring, but you make it look so fucking easy.
Do you know what, mate? I can't argue with that. Yeah, I would have liked the 6 rounds because of how long, but I'll take an early finish 100%.
I'll get you to talk me through the finish in a bit, but just quickly about, like I said, 3 years out the ring, there must be a massive satisfaction inside yourself that, I don't know, talk to me about them 3 years, because I'm sure there's probably times where you've maybe doubted yourself a bit and gone, is this for me? 3 years is a long, long time. But when you put a performance in like that, let's bring it all back.
Mate, 100%. I had a lot of medical queries, things come up with a ball that I had to sort out and go through that stopped me boxing last summer. Obviously, COVID, that happened for everyone. That was a tough time for everyone. But I just stuck at it, mate. There was a couple of times where I wanted to pack it in, where I wanted to sort of walk away from the sport. It would have been easy to walk away, but...
Through no fault of your own either.
Exactly. It's an injury that I had 3 years ago, and they pulled it back. But look, I'm glad that's all in the past. There is a massive relief now. I'm back in there, and with a performance like that, I can't be happier.
And tonight must have come with a bit of pressure, literally because of what we just spoke about.
Yeah, 100%. Having that long out of the ring, there's ring rust, there's everything that comes with it. But also, I went in against another undefeated fighter straight away. I didn't have a warm up. I went in with another undefeated fighter and got him out of there and looked good doing it.
Talk me through that stoppage, because the first punch, one of them where as soon as he's done that little backward step and that little jump on him, second shot, bang.
Yeah, I know the shot was working from the first round, the backhand.
Do you practice that, by the way? Do you practice that exact shot? Because I know you'll work on certain things, but I know that shot, it was so clean. Yeah.
There's a video of me and Rod up in the changing rooms just before this practicing that exact shot. So that's always nice. Yeah, that's always nice when you see that. But yeah, it was working in the first, and then in the second I started to get my groove, and it landed, mate. It landed.
What was it like coming into it in terms of? I know a few people, everyone in the boxing scene, if you're in there, knows Tommy as well. He's done a bit of the unlicensed stuff, had a bit of a trouble past. I don't know, he's coming in, and I think a couple of weeks ago he was saying a couple of things as well. Do you kind of have to take that out of it, because you're still at that stage of your career where there's not titles and there's not this and that, but when there's a little bit said, does that play into it at all? Or?
It probably makes me train a bit harder, but I don't let it get in my head. I don't get emotionally involved. Because otherwise, everything can go out the window when you get in there. But yeah, I try to keep it cool. Rod's on my back about keeping it cool anyway. He don't want me going in there being reckless, and I don't think I was today. I think it was quite calculated, to be honest, and I couldn't ask for better.
Obviously, you've got BoxNation with Nelson Boxing and Warren Boxing Management now. So when you get a win like that, I can imagine that you'll enjoy tonight and whatnot, have a little celebration. But the talks from me are going to be positive, and I don't know, the next couple of years, is it superstar status?
Oh, mate, no. Listen, I'm in my lane. I'm still learning. It's still really on in my career. Luckily I'm young, so these years I've had haven't had too much of an effect. But listen, I'll just listen to everyone around me, one step at a time. But my preference, I would like to, sort of be in the mention for southern areas towards the end of the year. I think that's realistic for me, and we'll move to that.
Talk to me about Josh Adewale. Is he here tonight? Someone told me he burst into your changing room or something, and he was giving it lemons. It's a fight we still want to see. It should have happened about fucking 100 times. So.
He weren't giving it lemon at all. There's no we've had a bit of back and forth because of what's happened in the past with my medical things, and there's been a few things said, but nothing's ever personal for me in this game. You know what I mean? I'm on my track, they're on theirs. If we cross paths, we cross paths. But yeah, we had a chat in the medical room, and.
What was said? We want to know what was said.
Listen, he just come in. He said that he congratulated me. I said cheers, and I asked him what he was doing. He said he's sort of just there. He's training, and I said, listen, we'll have a chat about it. The fight's always there. We've had a little bit of needle in the summer and stuff, so I guess the fight is always there.
Got to ask you about tomorrow night. Obviously, everyone focused tonight on York Hall, but tomorrow night, massive. Who are you going for?
Listen, I'm putting my ass on Fury. I can't go against the man. I think he's unbelievable. But I'm not writing Whyte off at all. You know, I can picture him catching him, but then I'm more leaning towards Fury doing his thing, to be honest.
You get knocked, Sparta! No hug needed!
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.